Hey guys, today is March 30th, so we're already at the end of the month. I haven't made much progress on the 64. I've been having to do other things, so it's been kind of hard to get out here and do some stuff. Anyways, I've made I took the driveline, the original driveline, and I didn't sandblast it, but I took it down to bare metal with some 80 grit and stuff. And all I did was paint it with some this stuff here, VHT roll bar chassis. Figured that'd be good enough. I got some U-joints, and I got this, the whatever they call this, the yoke, I guess. I got this one attached to this short piece of the driveline. This one goes into the transmission, then the longer one goes in the back. I don't know if I mentioned once before, but they do make a telescoping driveline that you can buy, and the longer piece here has a telescoping shaft, I guess, to help if you have hydraulics or airbags on the system, because pretty much tears up the carrier bearing. I may go with something like that later on, even though I don't have any type of airbags or hydraulics. Anyways, I went ahead and ordered the carrier bearing, or center bearing, whatever you want to call it. Didn't get the original type with the rubber on it. This has that poly bushing in the middle, or bearing, and then it's got the poly around it. I think this was like $88 or something like that. That's what I paid for it. It is it came from CPP. So just kind of take a quick look at it here, trying to do this with one hand. So that's what I'm going to do this morning. It's about 7 in the morning or so. So I'm going to get this installed or pressed in here. Supposedly this is a better bearing than using that rubber in that outer metal cage, or whatever you want to call it. This is aluminum, so I'm going to get this pressed in so I can attach the second piece of the driveline and go ahead and mount it, or get it in place underneath. I mean, I really don't, I guess I'm not ready for it just yet, but I'm going to go ahead and get it in place and get that out of the way. This here is the, I just put this back on here. This is just the center piece of that bearing that I had to basically tear that bearing apart when I took it off. But this is the center part of that rubber one, so let me see if I can find that other one. Yeah, there it is right here. You can get these on just about anywhere, I guess. Rock Auto had them for like 25 bucks. So just do this upgrade. Well, they weren't my torque wrench. Well, that's a cheap Arbor Freight one, but oh well. So yeah, I'm gonna get this in. Bring you guys along, try to press this thing in. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but figure something out and go from there. Alright, bring you guys back in a bit. Hey guys, Sam here. I finally got this drive shaft together with all the U-joints. Had a bit of a hard time getting this, went in easy, but this piece, connecting this longer shaft to the shorter one, I had a hard time, because trying to hold the drive line here, excuse me, and trying to get the press and hold it at the same time uh, to get the U-joints in. So anyways, I ruined one set of U-joints, well, the cups anyway, because as I was doing this one, I didn't get it pressed in right. The needles came loose, and of course the U-joint didn't go in, and I had to take it out, and the needles came out, and there was a couple of broke in there. So I'm just going to pick up another U-joint. Finally, I ended up calling my wife out here to help me hold this thing here, and while I press the cups into the U-joints. So I've got to pick up, here's the last U-joint, so it'll have 2 cups missing. So I just got to go get another U-joint, and then this is the last one that goes at the pumpkin. So I'll just get get a whole new U-joint and just use the cups and bolt it up with these U-clamps. So I'm gonna crawl under the car and get this in there and see what else I can do. Yeah, I don't like putting these things together. I mean, it's a pain, I guess, if you know how to do it all the time, and you can get it done. But so let me crawl under the car and put this all the way into the tunnel of that X-frame and see what else I can get into. Alright, thanks for watching.